Hey, what's up, everyone? It is Jonathan here, and what a uh, what a good race. Now I wanted to start by saying that a lot of people are gonna have their negative comments about a lot of things about this race, but I've gonna take a different stance this year, as just take it as it is, because the more I'm just kind of thinking about this, is the more I complain, the more I'm making this sport worse. Though I want things to change, yes, I do. I can't nitpick to the point where even the best things about NASCAR turn bad. So tonight, you saw a lot of beating and banging when it came to the heat races on Saturday, the last chance qualifier tonight, and some of the beginning of the race. Now, the race itself was fairly clean, and I know a lot of people that were expecting, really big, bad, just beating and banging, spinning and crashing, all that stuff in the race. As actually Austin Dillon said in his interview, that you're probably going to see a lot of that in the race because they made the race. Yes, you want to win, but if you're not within the top five, you wouldn't have a shot. So, and obviously, you would need a lot of cautions for that to happen. But we still saw a pretty good race, and with Chase winning this first race, I think does help it maybe hold a little bit more, where it would probably come back next year. And Chase got passed. Denny Hamlin was up front. Brian Blaney, he finished second. He started all the way in the back due to some mechanical problems, and came charging all the way through the field, so you could pass. And the tire, I felt like, and as the drivers were saying, they had to save their tires. It wasn't just drive as hard as you can. You had to save. One, because Bowman Gray is a worn out surface, and they brought a very soft tire, which kudos to Goodyear again, keeping that trend going with the softer tires at short tracks and worn out surfaces. So they're doing a lot better in that department. Of course, the car is still the car, but hopefully down the road we'll find something that will help every little thing about short tracks and road courses and super speedways. But we'll see. Besides that, a very solid race through and through. Had some crashes, beating and banging. I know a lot of people are going to say, well, you're a Chase Elliott fan. I don't care. I still enjoyed it. If Ryan Blaney had won, I still would have enjoyed it. Because it was a very fun, entertaining race. And also, before people talk about what happened to Austin Dillon at Richmond and how he drove through Logano at the end, and you saw that a lot of that in today's race, or at least the last chance qualifier, there is a difference. Okay, a track that is hard to pass to a track that was actually you could make passes on. And here's another thing. And it's hard for me to say this after what's been going on this last year with Logano. Logano actually passed the three of Austin Dillon clean, and Austin just came from almost 2.5 car lengths back and drilled him. Here, you were going to make contact. It was a given. It's a quarter-mile racetrack. Going to happen. So, seeing someone just basically run someone over, that's natural at this track. It happens every dang year that there's a modified race, some kind of street stock or something. So it's natural. So it's natural for the Cup cars to do it too. I have no complaints about really this race. And I think hopefully it'll come back next year. Hopefully just a little bit warmer. I think it was probably low 40s there, upper 30s. So hopefully just a little bit warmer for them. But I'd be happy with them coming back. And that's regardless of who wins the race. And yeah, that was fun. Really, absolutely fun. So that is it for right now. They're going to have another week off because we had the stupid Super Bowl on. That no one gives a damn about watching, really. But yeah, it's gonna be fun for the next 2 weeks to set or to see. Not even 2 weeks, about a week and 3 days. That we'll get ready for the actual point season to start, and that will be on Wednesday. They'll have qualifying. They'll have practice early in the morning, at 10 in the morning. In 2 weeks. That's actually, let me check the calendar again. That is the 12th. Will be the start of all NASCAR stuff. Cup practice 10 a.m. and then qualifying at night. 13th of February will be the duels. 14th, you'll have Truck Series race. Also, I think Xfinity practice and stuff like that. Xfinity race on Saturday in ARCA. Watch the ARCA series. And then, of course, the 16th will be the Daytona 500. But we got a lot to look forward to here for the season. Hopefully, we can put a lot of some of this negativity behind us for a little bit. Kind of hopefully enjoy some of the sport. I know there's always going to be negative people. Hell, I'm one of them. But hopefully, we can enjoy the season for whatever it is. And yes, hopefully the right person wins the championship. And when we say right, the right person that is consistent wins, top fives, top tens, lap sled, things like that. The more consistent you are, the more legitimate that I feel like you are to be a champion. And not having just all of this luck in the world to win one. So, hopefully, that is the case this year. We'll go through this whole season and just try to have fun. That's all I can say. But if you are a NASCAR fan and want to see more NASCAR content, consider subscribing to this channel, and I'll be back on probably with NASCAR content when Daytona stuff kicks off, as they call speed weeks, is more turned down to speed days. But either way, once Daytona comes back on again, more content will be up. Of course, this rest of this week, I will have other videos up. I'll post what I'm going to be doing for this week tomorrow in the community tab. Let you know what I'm going to be doing. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you for the next one.